Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me as I'm playing Ever Catch Up with our girl, Amber. Today we're watching health updates, results, going back to the hospital, and Keemstar's mad at me. Wow. Alright, here we go.
Hey guys, welcome to the weekly vlog. Normally I try my very hardest to start these vlogs like uplifting, but I'm kind of just like going through it right now.
Oh my
And
god.
if you guys did not watch my last videos, especially my last weekly vlog, I had to go to the ER. So I'm just gonna do like a short story
You went to
time.
the
I've
ER
been
because
having
you're a fucking
anxiety about my
spaz and they told
health,
you nothing's wrong with you?
and
Yeah, we
that
know.
made me want to go back on a GLP-1. So then I went to my primary care doctor, called, and they couldn't get me an appointment for a month. That was the
She's leaving out the fact that she's doctor shopping, and this is after she tried to get a GLP-1 on the online services and they denied her. But go on, honey. Go on.
soonest one. And then all of a sudden I'm having chest pain on my left side that I've never ever felt before. I'm not like a chest pain girly pop. And at my size, the way that I treat my body, which is not good, that's obviously worrisome. My mom agreed, like, we should go get that checked out just in case, because there has been so many times
On
people
Mother's
think,
Day. Yep.
oh, it's just a pulled muscle. Oh, I just have gas, when they're literally going through something drastically worse. So I end up going. I went to the ER. They did all these tests. They said you were in the right place and we're going to get this figured out. I got my blood taken. I got a chest x-ray. I had a CT scan done of my lungs. I had an EKG, all of it. They come back telling me everything looked good. But then you get paperwork before you leave the hospital explaining your diagnoses and like what to do. And I just like glanced at it and it said my D dimer is elevated, but they didn't mention that to me, which I thought was weird. So I asked the nurse about it. She acted kind of unfazed. I wish I would have asked the doctor.
They didn't mention it because it wasn't life-threatening, and that's what an ER is for life-threatening issues. And yeah, if you have a blood clot somewhere in your body, that is a problem. But they checked all of her vital areas and she was good. So once again, this is just something that she can use to try to be the perpetual victim and have something to freak out about, but whatever.
Doctor, but I did not notice it before the doctor like said goodbye to me. So the nurse told me, make an appointment with your primary care doctor. So literally early this morning, like I did not even sleep. I stayed up because I was at the ER all night last night. So right at 8 a.m. on the dot, when my doctor's office opened, I called and said, is there a slot that's been freed? And I explained to them the situation. They said, no, there's not. You still have your appointment in a month, but we'll put you on the wait list just in case. But you should probably go to urgent care. They were saying how I need an ultrasound on my legs because if I don't have the blood clot in my lung, then it's obviously somewhere else. Since I suffer with lymphedema and lipedema, there's a big chance that it is in my legs. And obviously when urgent care was like saying all these things, it was freaking me out because it was only justifying the fact that I was already freaking out. So when urgent care said, okay, you need to go to the ER, I called the ER first because I'm not just gonna show up because I don't know, is this an emergency or is it not? I don't wanna waste anyone's time.
Well, considering they already told you that you're good and to go and follow up with your primary, yeah, I can understand why you'd maybe be a little hesitant to show back up there and be like, can you, it's just, this bitch. I know those ER people are just so fucking annoyed with her.
So the lady who answered in the emergency department said, I'm not supposed to like give medical advice, but if I were you, I would come in, yes. So now I'm sitting here like, what the heck? I have to go back to the emergency room because it's like, having an elevated D-dimer it does mean that something is wrong. And the fact.
So she's not going to take the word of the medical professionals like the nurses and doctors. She's going to take the word of the receptionists that she talked to. Okay, cool.
That urgent care, also my doctor's office, also the emergency room thinks I need to get this figured out now instead of waiting a full month freaks me out because not only would I have to wait a full month, but then my primary care doctor would be like, okay, so these are your issues. So that means you need to schedule appointments for all of these things, which sometimes you schedule an appointment for an ultrasound and it's like 2 months away. Like that's just like how it works.
She's about to talk shit about the healthcare system, I'm sure, and absolutely. the healthcare system in the United States is completely flawed and fucked up. But you know what? When you're using an emergency room as your primary source of healthcare, also, these people are probably looking at you and thinking, well, this bitch doesn't take her own health seriously. So just shut the fuck up, Amber.
Healthcare in the USA is crazy. So I'm being told by all these different professionals, like in a row, to like go be seen.
Receptionists
so
at your doctor's office in the ER are not
and
professionals.
I just feel scared. I also feel dumb. I don't know. I feel a lot of different ways. And then I signed into my little chart thing, and it looks like some of my results are a little off, and it definitely
all this just to justify running back to the ER. Okay, we get it.
Sharing those things, I feel like that's private. I literally was about to go on my laptop and pull it up for you guys, but I feel like I don't need to give all the info on my stuff. But there was a few things that were off, and that was one of them was my D-dimer, which is what is causing me to be the most fearful. They were great last night, so I don't want to like say anything bad, but it's just frustrating that I have to go back. Like, I genuinely don't want to waste anybody's time, but thankfully where I live, there are so many emergency rooms, it's insane. So when I went last night, there was literally nobody there. I felt like the apocalypse.
So you can doctor shop? Yeah, we know. The only person's time you're wasting is your own, because you're a ticking fucking time bomb. So it's not like I'm taking up another patient's time that they could be like seeing a doctor or something, because that's like something that I do worry about, is like taking up patients' times, doctors' times. Well, you're using resources, okay,
etc. I am being directed that way, so that's what I'm about to go do. All right, you guys, finally leaving the emergency room. I was here for like 10 hours. They did an ultrasound and they saw no blood clot, so they gave me a number for like a specialist. So I'm gonna call there and schedule an appointment. So we're standing outside of the Dennys. We went to eat here. Thanks for taking me to the hospital.
Oh, I can't stand this bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? Guaranteed she got the news at the ER that she didn't have a blood clot, and she was just, whoop, well, get out of jail free card. Let's go to Dennys. Woo! Like this. I never want to hear her fucking crying about her health again.
Twice. It's been a mess.
Yeah, long hours there. We were there from like 4 p.m. to like...
What time is it right now?
midnight.
Yeah.
At the ER. Yeah.
Midnight. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But
the 2 people
she just tried to say it was 10 hours, but okay.
Oh yeah. And Dennys. No. So there was 2 guys. They were probably, what, like 20?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So they were like, you could tell they were like listening to my TikTok. It was the one that went viral. Well, it's not my TikTok, but I said it in a YouTube video. The one that was like, I asked for an apple, but got 2 chips, whatever. I can't even quote myself because that's not how it goes. And I literally was like, I was like, excuse me? I really did ask for an apple. So
he
then
about died.
I was like, oh my God, is it really you? Can I get a...
You can't tell me that wasn't 100% intentional. They see this 500-pound fucking heifer in the corner, and then they're playing a troll video. Okay. But, oh my God, I got recognized by some fancy guys.
photo, and then when I was leaving, the girl was like, the girl was like, oh my God,
you Amber?
Yeah.
She called you Amber, not Amberlynn.
As a troll.
I get recognized a lot. I know a lot of
As she
people
should.
don't believe it, but I think it's because, like...
Why don't they believe you?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I believe it. She sticks out like a sore thumb.
Because I can't go anywhere with you without somebody recognizing you.
Yeah, I think it's like because of the YouTube and because of the TikTok, so it makes it like a double whammy. I don't
You
know,
literally
but...
look like the girl that turned into a blueberry on Willy Wonka, and you're telling me that you don't understand why you're recognized? Okay.
Mom, good night. We're going to bed. I can't. Hello. So it is the next day, and I'm actually about to do my members live stream. I just have a lot going on. I have a lot in my head and in my brain.
Why is she talking like she's sticking her lips out?
Like just my health in general. So I don't really know how this live stream is gonna go. I really wanted to cancel it, but I don't want to let anyone down. So
wow. True American hero. Thank you, Amberlynn.
And yeah, I I appreciate my members. They genuinely always put me in a better mood. So I have really high hopes for this live stream. I am currently wearing Carmex because my lips are super dry. I got a drink from Chick-fil-A, Diet Dr. Pepper.
There's a comment to be made about her and her constant Chick-fil-A, but what can I say that hasn't already been said, so.
I need to get a few groceries. I just have been not feeling the greatest, so I haven't done that. I have to go live in a minute and 10 seconds, so.
Yeah, because it's really difficult for you to do a grocery order and have it delivered to your home. Okay.
All right, you guys, so I had my live stream and I feel a million times better. I went over the 2 hours because I was genuinely just enjoying the time that I was having. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I did just also film my weigh-in video. So I have the rest of the night tonight to edit it, process it, export it, upload it, and schedule it for you guys to watch. All right, you guys, so I'm just currently doing some chores right now. Cleaning my toilet, just did some dishes. I actually finished editing my video and it's scheduled. It's literally 2 a.m.
Why are we watching her clean a toilet? This is just so performative. What, to prove that you clean? Yet you're like dangling your fucking hair in the toilet water? Wow, we're impressed. Let me see it. I want to see you clean the bowl, the basin, the floor. Let's see you clean the floors. That's what I'd like to see.
Right now, and I'm just cleaning. But I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm kind of nocturnal right now. So it's crazy how beginning of the day, I just did not feel the greatest at all. But my live stream and editing and
wash your greasy ass hair.
I don't know, cleaning is super therapeutic. So we got that clean. All right, so now I'm gonna go do the litter box and I might go through more of my clothes to get rid of them. I don't know yet. Okay, guys, it is the next day. I have not done my hair or my makeup yet, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do because today is when I film my Let's Talk video and I like to have my hair and makeup done for it. But anyways, I wanna show you a salad that I'm really into right now. I know I could make this at home, fully aware. No need to point out the obvious, but I'm just kidding.
But you're lazy, we know.
Handy dandy fork right
Same reason why you have to use fucking disposable cutlery at your house.
Live stream where I've noticed I've been talking more about things that I don't mention in my videos. Like I mentioned how when they did my lung scan, CT scan, and x-ray, they didn't mention this to me, but when I signed on to my little doodad, like to see all my results, it shows that I'm still suffering with that thing that I was suffering with years ago. Do you guys remember when they were like, oh, you could have lung cancer, then they changed it to, oh, you have a collapsed lung.
That it's so serious that you don't even know what it is? Oh, wow.
And then they changed it to, oh, you have a blood clot in your lung. And then it was, oh, no, you have walking pneumonia. Like it was 4 things all within a couple of weeks that they kept changing it to. I guess I still have that because in my results, it shows that I still have it. I don't know what it is. Definitely freaks me out. I talked about it in my live stream and I didn't even notice that until after I saw my results. It just genuinely like freaks me out. Anyway, so it's a chef salad.
That freaks her out, but being 500 pounds doesn't. Okay. Make it make sense, please. Anybody? Anyone? No? Okay.
It's supposed to come with ham and tomato, but I said no thank you. So this is turkey. There's cheese, tons of lettuce under this, boiled egg, cucumber, little tiny bit of bacon. It looks like they forgot the best part. Do I have any red onion? I don't think so. Oh, well, that's okay. I love red onion on salad. It does come with 2 ranches, which I used both yesterday, and I realized after shaking it up, that's just like way too much. Like I genuinely wasn't even able to enjoy it because it was so much ranch.
Queen of moderation.
So I just need this one for sure. So the ranch is on there, and then I'm sure everyone knows this trick, but I'm telling you, best idea ever. Make sure this is closed, and then shake it. You gotta shake it for a hot minute. There we go. I edited out most of the shaking, by the way. Salad is complete. I love a chef salad. So I'm sitting here editing. I'm a mess. How did my earring fall out? Anyways, I was sitting here editing my video because I just did my Let's Talk video and I forgot to do my eyebrows today.
Why are you so flaky? God, wash your hair.
I was sitting here editing it.
Wash your body. Wash anything.
So weird. Like, what is happening? And then I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, oh my God, I forgot to do my eyebrows. So then I like went all the way to the beginning of the video and I did like a disclaimer for my eyebrows.
Your eyebrows look stupid regardless.
Okay, guys, so I was in the shower and I remembered in my live stream, people were like, oh my God, your hair is just looking so much better. What do you use? I was in the shower tonight doing my hair and I was like, You know what? Why don't I just show it in a vlog? So I use the
I didn't pause it in time. I was about to say, if this motherfucker's about to show a bottle of Pantene, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm not trying to be judgy and say that Pantene is, you know, trash, which it kind of is. It's obviously better than nothing. It will cleanse your hair to a degree. But let's be so fucking for real. It's the bottom of the barrel. And for her to sit here and be like, here's my routine. Like, go to a professional salon and tell them that you use Pantene and they're going to laugh in your face.
Pantene Moisture Shampoo kind, and I'm telling you, I like this shampoo and conditioner above any of the ones that I've used recently throughout.
You know, if one thing in this world is true, I am never going to listen to Amber, regardless of she's recommending a shampoo, a freaking sticker to use, a meal. I mean, there's nothing in this world that is going to get me to listen to anything she recommends. And I suggest you do the same, but that's just my take.
The year trying to figure out how to make my hair better. Not only that, but I always use this Chi Silk Infusion. It's just an oil. You can put it to damp hair, you can put it to dry hair. Depending on how much you use, like right when you use it, you're like, oh my God, my hair is gonna be oily. Oh no, it literally, the oil dries and it just leaves your hair so shiny. And on top of that, if I wanna use heat to my hair, which I never used to do my whole life, I would never use a protectant. I know, that's bad. Now I use the Chi 4 Iron Guard. It's a thermal protection spray, so I use this as well. I recommend Chi, I recommend Pantene, but do remember everyone's hair is different. Also, an update, at the beginning of this vlog, you guys saw that I had to go back to the hospital because it was literally directed to me to.
Because you're a dumbass bitch, yeah, we know.
They gave me, I have called that number like literally upwards to 20 times. I've called at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, and they have not answered. I'm gonna keep trying because it is.
I'm sorry, but calling somewhere 20 times in like a 4-hour time span is fucking crazy.
It's like a referral center for me to see a specialist. I'm not sure what type of specialist, but they were like very direct of like, please call this number. So I am gonna keep trying that. And by the way, as you guys know, my doctor's appointment's in a month. I have received 3 text messages from my doctor's office saying, okay, this is your doctor's appointment, but now there's an opening. And I'm telling you, I try to respond to it as quick as possible. Today, I responded to it 3 minutes after it was sent to me. I was like, accept, I'll take the new appointment, which would only be in like a few days. I was literally too late. Someone responded quicker than me. That literally shocked me because 3 minutes? Who knows? I've received a few of those text messages, so I'm sure I'll receive more. And the next one I get, I'm gonna try to respond so fast. Hello. So I think it's been a couple days. I didn't vlog yesterday. So yeah, it has been a couple days. Hello. It is Friday. So I'm getting ready to actually go to bingo with my mom, and I am a little triggered.
That fucking shitty ass lace pattern combination that she just does to obviously hide her arms, but it just looks bad.
I guess you could say the word is. Fridays are usually the day where I vape and I go to bingo a little high and it feels good. I'm relaxed. It's just been like a pattern, a habit. It's what I do. But when I saw my results and I saw that I still have that little lung thing, which I don't understand like what it is, but when I saw like the results with my own eyeballs and I saw that I still had that, I immediately threw away my vapes. I know I shouldn't be vaping anyways, as someone who is.
Well, no shit. So I'm glad it took that to tell you that you didn't need to vape. But if she's really so like concerned about getting some kind of THC product, not saying she needs it because obviously that's gonna increase her appetite, but get some fucking gummies and shut the fuck up. Like, my God.
Is my size, but seeing that just like confirmed it for me that like I should not be vaping. So I just feel a little bit triggered, but I'm no longer gonna vape. I threw them away like 4 days ago. It's hard. It is. It's like I'm realizing that I relied on that feeling, and it wasn't just Fridays that I would vape. It's Fridays that I would vape the most when I leave my house, because I do not vape indoors. I vape when I take Twinkie out. I vape if I'm waiting for DoorDash. And it's just like become a part of my ritual. And now I can't do it. And it's just like a weird triggering feeling where I'm like damn, I relied on vaping. And that's like hard to like wrap my head around, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it together. I just need to continue making these like better choices for my body. So for me, my favorite games are the ones where we get to choose our own numbers. So this is a you pick 'em letter X, and then they do this one at the end of the night. It's just like a you pick 'em bingo. Usually I do one, okay, so this is embarrassing to even admit. So there's 75 numbers that you can choose from, but you only get to choose 63. So I like to choose 1 through 75.
Shut up.
So numbers like, and just as much as you want, because they have these loud like fans for the cigarette smoke. See, like those like all over the place, so you can like yap the whole time. Because me and my
I'm
mom
sure
talk
you're
the whole
extremely
time,
annoying
my
to everyone
friends,
around
so
you.
We do a lot of talking. Plus the people who work here will chime in with us and stuff. So yeah, it's a really nice environment. I love it. My hair looks a mess. What is going on? Come on, B6.
Bingo!
Okay, you guys, so I have been home from bingo for about an hour now. So before I went to bingo, I actually super chatted Keemstar on his lolcow live. Lolcow live, excuse me. The way he reacted was everything. Keem, stop being so butthurt that I have not gone on your show. It genuinely cracked me up, I'm not gonna lie about it. He wants me bad, but I was already
Bitch, nobody wants you but a fucking feeder, so just relax.
in lolcow queens, and I admitted to them that, you know what? If any of these shows I was gonna be on them, it would be queens. I don't think I would ever be a host. It doesn't seem like really my thing because I really want to focus on my channel, obviously. Like, I've had you guys for 13 years.
Yeah, you're so
But to pop
dedicated
in
over
there
here.
every now and then, it might be something that, I don't know. I'm conflicted. There's so many people who want me to do it and so many people who are like, Amberlynn, don't do it. So anyways, a couple days ago, my mom actually called
Yeah, we want you to do it because it'll be funny to make fun of you and they will eat you alive. So do it. Come on, Amber. Do it.
me and she was like, Amber, I got something for you.
Actor Lynn.
Okay, well, hello to you too. Years and years and years ago, I'm telling you, like 2 decades ago, my mom was obsessed with cherries. She had cherry everything. Random fact, she even has a cherry tattoo. And I also love cherries, as you know. So my mom found this and bought it for me and surprised me with it. Isn't it so freaking cute? So I have to take off this sticker from the bottom here and I'm gonna set it on my bookshelf. It's literally gonna be perfect. Like, isn't that so sweet? Like, oh my God, where should I put it? Like, right, you know what? Because I film here a lot. Oh, okay, yes. Perfect next to wasabi. Hi, baby boy. All right, you guys, hello. It is the next day. I'm wearing the same earrings as yesterday because, I don't know, they might be like my new
Grandpa
favorite.
ears?
Oh, my mom's calling. Oh, wait, okay, never mind. I think it was a mistake because she just ended the call with me. So I'm actually about to go babysit my step niece and nephew.
Oh,
but
God.
before that, my mom said she wants to go get a drink from 7-Eleven. So we're going to do that.
So your mother's going to be there? Okay. Because who would trust their children alone with this woman? Definitely not me.
And then after I babysit, my mom is going to this like convention for her sobriety and she invited me. So I'm really excited. There's a what? Hi. And I don't know, I'm really excited. And we get to celebrate my mom's sobriety today. I'm trying to decide between a Gatorade Zero.
Let's
or
make sure you don't
water.
try to make it about yourself.
Lean towards water. So I'm gonna get one of these guys. Fiji.
Fiji. She can only drink Fiji, you guys.
It starts up here. Yeah. Do you want it tight?
Yeah.
Where's the hair tie?
She got me this one
Oh.
and then put this over it.
I'm doing a braid. Yeah. This Barbie is sober. That's what her shirt
Isn't that
says.
cute?
Yes, very much.
She seemed out of breath just standing there, but she's fine, you guys. She's totally healthy and she's different than all the other 500-pound people, so.
Well, it's currently hailing and it's hitting my window. I'm a little bit nervous about it.
What the fuck?
Hello, hello. It is the next day. You guys, I had nothing to drink. Literally.
So is she really not going to acknowledge like the mom's celebration and stuff? Oh, okay.
Even ran out of water. I do not like these at all, but I still have them sitting in my fridge. It's the Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar. So I was like sipping on it with a straw. It's not good at all.
Does she understand there's water that comes out of her
getting ready
sink or
to go to the vet? But I just wanted to tell you, yesterday was an amazing day. It was a private personal day, so I did not vlog, but I had so much fun and it was just a really great time. And by the way, there is not going to be a weekly Amazon haul in this vlog because I haven't bought anything from Amazon. And there's also not going to be a weekly Lego update because I have not built any Lego. I've just been busy and I don't know. By the way, I've had Scentbird. I haven't really talked about it for a while now. You guys, this company is...
Shut up, no one cares about your stupid Scentbird. Since she's not going to address it, I will. I think that addiction is one of the absolute worst things facing humanity, especially for a family, especially for the individual. So for her mother to basically turn her life around, you know, as much as we've seen, and I believe that she has, I think that's absolutely miraculous and deserves to be commended. Addiction is living hell for anybody that knows someone that had those issues. Just to love an addict is one of the hardest things. So I absolutely commend her mother for the work that she has done and the life that she's now able to live. So sorry she has to deal with this fucking heifer, but anyway.
Amazing. I get a new one of these things every single month. I'm like prescribed to like the highest part where
Prescribed
I get like
or subscribed?
5 perfumes. So they're just samples and then you put
God,
them
what
in
is
here.
her obsession with
I
fucking
guess I can show you
perfume?
guys my bag. Really
The stank?
scared.
No one cares.
Oh, you guys, so it is tarot time and I heard some people thinking that it's bad to read your tarot yourself. Not true. Experienced tarot readers actually encourage it. It's good for personal growth, spiritual growth, working on your intuition. It's great for reflecting. Are you kidding? It's therapeutic. Like there is nothing about unencouragement towards reading tarot. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a weird thing that I saw recently. I was like, no. Actually really good to read tarot and oracle for yourself. So I personally only read oracle once a week and it's with you guys. I do reflect.
Well, she is
a little bit more
self-obsessed, so
off
what the
camera,
fuck else
especially
would
with
she
the
do
stuff that I
but
don't
read it
feel
on
comfortable
herself?
sharing on YouTube, which is okay because I do have boundaries. So the 3 decks that I'm doing
I'm
today
probably gonna skip
is
this shit because I can't stand it.
is guide to focused. How do you overcome every step? Remember as well. Really practice them. Self-main path and you can sort of self-love focus. Genuinely, this is just very self-love focused. This coming week, I have an appointment and I have other appointments that I need to schedule. And I feel like that falls under self-care. Me eating better, going to the doctor, getting all of this like health stuff figured out is me nurturing myself in ways that sometimes I genuinely neglect. And I know the ways that I need to nurture myself.
Anybody that
I know
looks
the
at you
ways that I
can
need to
tell
give
that you
myself
neglect yourself.
self-love
It's
and
not hard to
self-care,
figure out.
and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be an advocate. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to love my body. I'm going to love my heart. I'm going to love who I am as a person because I've spent so long hating myself, so long disliking so many different aspects of myself. People genuinely only give themselves self-love and self-care if they like themselves, if they love themselves, if they want to nurture and care for themselves. So I think this coming week, I really need to just focus on me. And I'm going to do everything I can to become a healthier, better version of me.
What the fuck else does she focus on other than herself?
Vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
All right, well, no surprise there. It's just more of the same bullshit. And her clickbaiting going to the ER and wasting everyone's time. So I thank you so much for joining me on this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.